Welcome back to KC Current Studios, KC Baby TV. It's Melissa Etheridge and my wife, Linda Wallem-Etheridge. And we've been having so much fun just talking about KC, talking about sports. This interview now that we're about to do, we're really excited because this is a homegrown KC girl done good.
I believe she built what we're sitting in.
Yes, Courtney Kounkel. She owns Monarch owner. Did you hear that? Not just works for or is something for, owns. This is a woman, grew up here and went to school in Colorado, but came back and now builds amazing things. Did you really build the stadium?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Okay. How fun was that? Tell us
much fun.
When Angie and Chris said, we want to build a women's sports, a stadium for women's sports. What'd you do? Did you say
I mean,
that again?
hell yeah. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we started with the training center.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So they bought the team like with zero notice.
Yeah.
And then we're so excited to, get going, and they had all these big dreams, and you probably know them well enough to know they work at lightning speed.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got a call. I'd known Angie, grew up here, obviously, with her. And she's like, I think you'd be a great fit because we want to work with women. Like, that is part of their mission with KC Current. It was how many women can we work with? And not just owners, like actual women doing the work.
Yeah.
And so it was important to them. It was always somebody who was really qualified for it. It wasn't gimmies, right? It wasn't, they didn't just, the token, we'll hire a woman.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty amazing call, right? I mean, transformational for my company.
How did you, I have to ask, falling in love with construction, because it's a really cool, it's very specific world. When did you fall in love with it?
Probably when I got in it. So I'm actually an architect. So I went to school for architecture. Ended up living in Denmark for 2.5 years, which is so ironic that that's where they own a team now.
I
too.
know.
I know.
Just when they bought that team, I went, was that for me? Architects, did you buy me a team?
You guys are so generous.
And then when I moved back to Kansas City, which I kind of swore I'd never do, growing up,
Me too,
your
but
hometown,
I'm
you're
looking
like,
at it.
I packed up all my stuff. I'm
Yeah.
getting out of here. And you live away far enough. You too live
Yes.
away long enough, and you
Yeah.
go, that place was magical, and I didn't respect it.
Exactly.
And it's a
Exactly.
very different
Yeah.
place today than it
Yes.
was even then.
Yes.
Well, Melissa used to say down by the river here, when
Oh,
you were a
you
kid,
never
you
went
never
to the
came
river?
down here.
No.
This was not a safe place.
No,
for
Yeah.
sitting.
it wasn't even a thought. You didn't go down to the river. That's
And
No,
look what
you
I
look
know,
what's here
it's
now.
transformational now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So-
then get to build the stadium was, I thought it was the pinnacle of my career,
What did you? The style of the stadium
So
is so
gorgeous.
cool, and you can see it from the bridges. And what was? Tell me when you sat down. Did they say we want this, we want that? I've never been an architect.
Yeah,
I'd like
well,
to know.
so I'm working as a contractor now, so that was
Okay.
the genius of the architecture firm.
Oh,
but I would
okay.
also tell you, this stadium was really built by Angie. I mean, every
yes.
single detail she was involved in. She meticulously researched everything around the world to find out what was out there, what was working, what wasn't working,
Yeah.
and how can they do it different. Her brain just is constantly churning on ideas,
Yeah.
still today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why it is what it is, because it was thought through very well by a woman.
We can tell that. Are you doing the extension now? The
TBD. We'll see.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
you're putting in a
I'll
good
put
word
in
for
a
me.
good word for you. I think we're talking.
Is
to her
this
later.
the biggest thing you've ever worked on?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
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 So my firm is just a local firm, so we just stay,
love it.
within
love
the
that.
region, and I love it. I actually we tiptoed out into Iowa and went. I love Iowa, but that was a
Iowa's
little
got
too
their own
far.
thing happening.
Well,
Be
and
here.
when you want to provide a level of service, it's very hard to do it when it's
So you're
5
down
hours
the
away.
street,
So
basically.
we're just here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so absolutely the biggest project we've worked on.
Did you play sports as a kid?
Oh, so Angie and I played soccer together in high school.
Shut
I
up.
didn't make it past high school. I mean, I wasn't like her and played.
It's a
every
lot
sport
of
either.
running.
You did well.
But
You
yeah,
did okay.
yeah. So
You're
I
all
was
right.
a midfielder.
So you guys
growing
played
up.
in high school? That's
We did.
ama-
Yeah.
You went
She
to the
was
same
our
high school.
goalie.
What high school?
Really?
Which high school did you guys go to?
Shawnee Mission East.
Shawnee Mission East used to
Yeah.
always beat the pants off of Leavenworth. They just always. You guys
I mean,
always.
we were
you had
good.
a little
I
bit more
mean-
money than we did. You had a little better sports
Okay,
program.
that's what I love even more. That it's these are old relationships that you have. That's what means so
Yeah.
much when you're here at games. I imagine you're like, can you believe this?
Well, in Kansas City, they say the big small town or
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
saying really is. it doesn't take much to get to somebody in Kansas City. I mean, you know, that's 2 degrees of separation.
Yeah, yeah.
And people love helping each other in Kansas City.
They do.
We're just such a really good community.
Yeah.
Again, that I didn't respect when I grew up here.
You know what? When we're young, I don't. It's you, because same thing about my hometown. You go back and go, wow. No, now that I'm older and have some wisdom, it's a great place. And here you are now. Look where you're sitting.
Yeah,
right across from the
know.
stadium. This is very cool. And I think not only to have the stadium and the studio, but to have it built by a woman is really exciting.
Did you build this?
Yeah, so we built this space too.
That
Not
we're
this
sitting
building.
in right
No,
now.
but
this
the space.
the studio space.
Had you ever
And the
done a
stadium-
studio space before?
No.
Ooh,
I know.
You
That's
did
a first
great.
too. I mean,
It's
a lot of
so
firsts.
Great.
Yeah.
It's so great.
But you know, that comes to giving opportunity. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think sometimes people say you haven't done it before, so you can't. Well, everyone has to do it the first time,
Exactly.
right? And so having people that say, hey, we're going to give you the chance. We're
Yeah.
going to let you build a stadium. We're going to let you build a production studio. I will disclaim, you should know that CPKC Stadium was done in joint venture with J.E. Dunn, who's the biggest construction company in Kansas City. But they
Shout out
were
to J.E. Dunn.
incredible
Yeah.
partners. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Great.
can't
Can
say
I just
enough
say
about
only
that
a woman
partnership.
would share
Yeah, I
credit? You're God bless you. Because anyway, that's awesome. It's very generous of you.
Do you
That's
see
really
any
sweet.
other opportunities? What kind of other opportunities for women are being born here and in Kansas City?
Oh my gosh, everywhere. You know, quick story about the opening of here, which will
Please,
get you
please,
there.
please.
So I was, you know, for some reason the inaugural match of Kansas City Current, or not the home opener, is always during spring break. I don't know why, but that's been unlucky so far. And
Yeah.
so for the inaugural match here, I was on spring break with my kids and my husband in Costa Rica, but I wasn't going to miss this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I flew home a day early, and they left them behind. So bummer that I didn't get to, you know, have that moment with them. But in lieu of that, I brought 3 business women that I just cherish and love and do a lot of business with, and got to experience with them. So I think that made it even more special, that if it couldn't be with my family, that it was going to be with other business women that were also helping build up the community and bringing up women and other women. And actually 2 of them work together now, which I think is so awesome. Yeah. So I think it's changed a lot. When I started in construction, there weren't a lot of women, so there weren't women bringing up women. I'm here today because of men, to be honest.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
men
yeah.
really
That's okay,
said,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see you succeed, so I'm going to invest in you. And I think now, 30 years later, it's so much more fun to see women also saying,
Yeah.
hey, somebody gave me a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give somebody else a shot, or another young woman.
How thrilling.
Well, we're going to be spending a
talk.
lot more time in Kansas City, so we might have
I'm
other
glad.
things we want you to build for us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in. I'm in.
Courtney, just congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
Really,
I
a
wish
pleasure,
we had more
really
time, because
inspiring.
this is fascinating. But
Yeah.
now we're friends, so we will figure this out.
I
We will
love
have
it.
a meal
Thank you
and
for
talk
building
more.
this, and thank you for everything you've done for KC. Be proud. Courtney Kounkel. I just love the name.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Monarch build.
Yeah.
Monarch
Monarch
Build.
build.
KC Baby. We'll be right back.